Spec screenplays are sold every year, part three. Go back and watch part one and two for context. I'm mostly just going to talk about numbers here, what I see, what's common, what people are getting for their screenplays. All right, so the lowest number I see out there, this is for like absolutely garbage sausage movies that are made for like 150, $250,000. I'll see $10 or $15,000. That's the total purchase price, and the writer gets no points. But the flip side is the screenplay doesn't have to be good. So if you did like a weekend write of like an action movie, a dumb action movie, and you're never going to touch it again, it's not worth your time. But it is a screenplay. You might want to go sell that for $10,000 somewhere. On a $1 to $2 million movie, I see a lot of $20,000 to $50,000 in there. There's a lot of like $35,000, $40,000 price tags on those budgets. Majority of the movies I see are going to be between 3 million and say 6.5 million gross, maybe $7 million gross budgets. And the majority of the price tags that I see for screenplays in there are going to be between like 75 to 150. Okay, 100, 125. That's very common. And then sometimes the writer gets net points on the movie just based on precedent, etc. Or if they're taking a lower rate on the script, they'll get points like whatever. Once the price tag climbs higher than that, you're kind of in like a WGA area, 150, 200,000. You end up in there with the WGA minimums. It's not uncommon once you get there to have non-WGA movies where the screenplay for the writer is basically according to whatever the WGA rules are, but it's just not a WGA movie for whatever reason. So it'll be like writer's going to get paid this, this, and this per WGA contract, but you're not WGA signatory, so it's not really a WGA movie. It's the cost of the screenplay gets above like 200 and the 250, 300, 350, and I'm talking about for the story and rights. So the cost of the screenplay, any development, and any underlying rights that you have to purchase. Once that number starts to get up there, it becomes a real big red flag to me, and makes the project much less attractive. This is unless the budget keeps climbing. If the story and rights are $400,000, but the movie's a $10 million movie and Jake Gyllenhaal is on board, it's obviously not that big of a deal. These are some of the really common numbers I see. I am going to do a part 4 and just talk about some of the issues you might come across in the independent film world. So stay tuned.